Distance from the stars.
I am Henrietta Leavitt.
Henrietta Leavitt is born on July 4, 1868.
1902.
Looking up at the stars makes me wonder how far away the stars really are.
Next day.
I wonder how much time it takes for a Cepheid variable to go from bright to dark and back to bright again.
That night.
Is a star really as small as it seems?
Bright and early next morning.
Whoa, that star is actually really big, but just really far away. And wait, there's more! It is also going to last over 1,000,000 years!
2 days later.
My new discovery needs to be named. I will call it the period luminosity. But I need evidence of how I know the star really is big and why from here it looks so small. I need to find the distance from the Earth to the stars. Logically, I would think that the stars are very far away, and that's why they look so small, because of the Big Bang Theory, but I don't know. Let's find out.
From BigHistoryProject.com, by comparing dials of photographic plates, Leavitt discovered a direct correlation between the time it takes for a Cepheid variable to go from bright to dim and back to bright. Once again, said in BigHistoryProject.com, Leavitt took a special interest in the magnetic clouds, a pair of luminous haze now known to be irregular galaxies, the nearest ones to our Milky Way. Later, 1905.
Yes! I found a way to measure the distance from the stars. The Big Bang Theory is right. The universe is getting bigger every day. You can see by using my theory. Measuring the stars every once in a while, the stars get further and further and further away. But wait, where would my theory fall under in the Big Bang story? Would it be the first threshold, the Big Bang? Or the second threshold, the stars light up? Maybe they were both. I think it is both, because the Big Bang created gravity, helium, and hydrogen, which then created the Goldilocks conditions for the creation of stars. Also, the stars light up is how gravity pulled and squished helium and hydrogen to make stars that after many, many years, the stars grew old and started to explode, which created matter in all the elements. My theory is helping prove all of that, and of how the Big Bang created a universe that grows every single day. Mr. McGee, come look!
What have you done so far?
I have found a way to measure the distance from the Earth to the stars.
That is not true.
But just come and I'll show you. Just look, if you can calculate the brightness of the star from how it looks from Earth and compare it to how bright the star really is, then you can find the distance between the Earth and the star.
It's true. I never thought of that, plus that does help prove the Big Bang Theory. I would help you publish your theory with the evidence and logic, and because you are a scientist and that gives you authority too. You can publish it and make people believe you.
Biography.com, astronomer Edwin Hubble revolutionized the field of astrophysics. His research helped prove that the universe is expanding. He used Henrietta's work to prove that the universe is expanding.
Weeks later.
People and scientists of the Harvard College Observatory, I present to you Henry Leavitt and her period luminosity theory.
Hello everybody. I would like to present to you my period luminosity theory. The theory helps find the distance from our Earth to the stars by calculating the brightness of the star from how it looks from Earth and comparing it to how bright the star really is. Then you can find the distance between us and the star. Though finding the distance is cool, my theory is more important because it helps prove the Big Bang Theory. The universe is growing every day, and you can see it by measuring the distance of the stars every once in a while.
No, that is not true. We don't believe you.
Public, it is hard to believe, but you will understand later, and the Big Bang Theory will be easier to understand.
3 years later.
There is no going back. I came this long. I shall publish my theory and hope that everyone comes to their logic and accepts it.
Henrietta, we have come to an acceptance with your theory between your evidence, logic, and theory. We believe your theory and have started to believe more on the Big Bang Theory too. We accept this too because if the scientists believe and we can accept it, then it must be right.
She then dies of cancer on December 21st, 1921.